So Leap obviously makes it a lot harder to get kills like you were talking about earlier.
Yep. You can also arrow the Chen creep as it comes in and just kill it off instantly.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
Cold Feet coming in. They use the mirror image though. Now Kyle's the one getting chased down. There's the Infernal Blade you were talking about. That's the auto attack damage, and that should be enough with the Scorched Earth running as well. So that is first blood for Ice Ice Ice. And he's trying to put some more pressure onto Chessie as well. A lot of damage being dealt. He had Infernal Blade back in 5, but not enough to find that kill. Chessie will stab up. The Shockwave hits him. Oh, that is rough.
Hurts.
He has no regen left. He's level 3, and another Infernal Blade could do some serious work for Ice Ice Ice.
Oh, that's sad.
Olympus feeling pretty good. And this is what Viper is supposed to do, though. Dominate the lane, and he's doing just that right now.
Yep, doing very well. Oh,
well, they've got the Enchant, they've got the Centaur Conqueror Stomp coming in. A lot of damage. This might be a solo kill for Z-Freak, and it is. That is Chen at his earliest with a Blight.
Wave gets pushed up from Viper, or if Viper just denies all the creeps, pulls the wave back.
And now Viper has his level 6. He has the Viper Strike.
No.
He's going to use it. Here comes the Chen. They will drop the Mana Shield, but it's a lot of damage being dealt. They've got the Kinetic Field. The Centaur Conqueror Stomp is there. Mushi already used his salve. He's in trouble. He's got the Fairy Fire. Won't be able to get it off, and Limp will secure the kill with the last auto attack. And now Ninja Boogie needs to be careful, and Limp is going to be sent right back home. In the meantime, down bottom, Chessie's in trouble. They've got plenty of damage. The Cold Feet will come in. Chessie's got the Soul Assumption charges, but there's the Riptide coming in. And now Ice Ice Ice, no Scorched Earth. He does have a salve. They need to be careful. He's under the tower. He's taking tower hits. They need to take the tower aggro off the... Use the salve, but it's not going to be enough. But Kyle will still get chased down, and Jabs will secure himself a double kill. Good for Kyle to make the best out of a bad Nana to get out of trouble there.
You know, Nana has the arrow or potential Starfall. So.
3 levels of Starstorm at this point. They're all so low. I can see Nana wanting this. You could maybe get Z-Freak and Kyle if you could find an angle, but he might just back up to the tower and stay safe. In the meantime, bottom lane, that is going to be Chessie dead yet again. Ice 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 is running him down level.
The true carry one.
We'll see. He's going for Earn now, so...
Well, you know, he's a team player.
Don't keep your hopes up, I think. They're going to rotate mid. They've got the Doom off, but he gets the Viper Strike, and now Ice 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 is in trouble. One more auto attack. He's going to fall. They glimpse back the Viper, but I don't think they can really kill him. They don't do enough damage at this point. He's still tanky and fighting, and Mushi might need to run. They're going to send him back, though. Limp is going to get sent back to the base. Oh. And that is the first Doom used, and to a disastrous effect from Mineski.
The prize is mine.
It was just so weird. Like, even if they got that, you know, it takes so long for them to actually kill this Viper. So tanky, ganking for a Medusa with Nagasaur, not a whole lot of damage.
Again, and they bring down Mushi.
Don't want to buy, you know, this big item first. I'll buy all the drums.
Yeah, exactly. The filler item, get BKB right after.
Yep.
They've rotated Mu in. They will find Jabs who will mirror image. They've got the Grape Shield. Here come the birds. On the other side, Avalanche. They've got Kyle caught out. He looks like he will die. The Soul Assumption coming in. Jabs still pretty speedy. The toss will do the job, though. It's a 1-for-1. They have Cold Feeted Moon. They will back themselves up. So 1-for-1, not bad. At the very least, Chessie gets involved in that kill, which is pretty big for the Visage at this point in the game.
Yep, Chessie's pretty strong at moments. Is he actually dead?
I think he is.
Wow.
He dies in the well. The healing's not enough. He is 4-0 at this point on Limp, the Viper. But this is the start you would expect to have with a Viper against Medusa.
Yeah, it's true. You're in danger.
In the meantime, the bird drops, the Avalanche, the Soul Assumption, the toss should be enough, and that's a big kill onto Ice 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 as well. Complexity. Jabs is level 6, though. He's holding the point. He has Song available if he wants it. He might need to use it here as he's getting run down by the Chen. He's going to mirror image first. Try to get away. Good Centaur Conqueror. Stop the Cold Feet, the toss. That should be enough, and it will be. And that is him going down.
You know, the push from Complexity is so slow now because they have to be careful of grouping up for the Song combo.
Yes.
You know, they need to stay spaced. They need to wait.
Avalanche toss, Viper Strike. The Doom's tanky, not tanky enough. He blows up in seconds with Limp and Mu there, and they just back down bottom to defend this tier 2 tower themselves. They will make it. The Ice Blast is getting sailed in, and now Mu looking for Nana. Nana not backing up. There's the toss Avalanche combo. That is a dead Nana. Great setup coming in from Cut. They're 1 or 2 big fights away from getting back into this game.
Yep, if they can potentially take any fights, it'll buy them enough time to, you know, get back in the game a little bit.
They'll find Kyle, not the target they wanted, but it's a kill nonetheless, and he will fall. It will go to Ice Ice Ice, Scorched Earth, and the Infernal Blade coming out. And I like the Ice Blast Kyle keeps throwing out too, so they can't continue to push as hard, especially if it hits Nana. Go for Creep Wave 2.
Oh, we get the toss back. There it is.
They need to find the skill, but the Stone Gaze will come out. That has been used. Good usage of the familiar stomps. They've got the Doom now. That's under the Viper, but he's going to be fine one way or the other. He also got glimpsed. Mushi is out of mana. There's the Ensnare. Mush trying to fight this. The Viper's mute will be done in a second here with this, of course, this Doom still going. He's just going to walk up to the high ground. I don't think he's really concerned. They still have to deal with the Song of the Siren and Static Storm, something to consider. As long as they can be wary of that, that's something that they can maybe avoid, but Also, the Star Storms of Nana doing a lot of damage. Limp is getting low. They need to send it back, and he's in trouble. They use the Hand of God. There's the Glimpse coming in. There's Static Storm, the force away. Limp's still low, but the send back is there. In the meantime, though, Moon trying to man fight in that Static Storm. He tosses the Siege Creep. He will fall, and that's a great fight so far. Ice 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 getting chased down by Ice Ice Ice. And, they just need one Infernal Blade, one Ensnare. They will find that Ensnare. They have the Thunder Strike available for Ninja Boogie. He actually used it. It's on cooldown. He has no mana for it. The Riptide will come in. Z-Freak trying to find Ninja Boogie. One or two more auto attacks might be able to do the job, but he pops the Shrine, and that will be Z-Freak getting caught and killed. That is
spells, but they just went a little too deep.
Yeah.
You know, unable to finish off these targets, and even if they do commit heavily, got to catch on the Kyle too.
That's an arrow. Kyle in trouble, about to get caught. This is another big pickup from Mineski. They're getting more room now. They're getting out of the map, out onto the map, and trying to find some more map control. And they will do
like this. It's not enough. You know, you need to be able to fight. And look at this, Naga Siren Radiance in the bottom lane. Good luck dealing with that.
Jab's Radiance is now done. He also has an Urn on top of it. This is where things get tough. They're going to try to go for a fight. They have found the Miranda, the Soul Assumption. He's dead. He does have buyback, down for 55. That's a big kill, but it's not the end of the world for Mineski at this point. Viper will try to walk up to the high ground and do some damage, but they don't have backdoor protection. You see, he has the extra 20% Mystic Snake mana steel to work with, along with 20 extra damage from the first talent. Limp is going to try to do some damage to Mushi, but it's not the beginning of the game where Limp was zoning. There's going to be the Avalanche toss back. They have found Ice Ice Ice. He is pretty tanky. They use the Pendants. He gets blown up, dead for 52. They have the Ensnare to Limp, but he has the Aegis to work with. The Static Storm move blinks right into it. Actually, I think he comes back. They're going to try to send him home. The Stone Gaze, can he get out in time? He can. Viper's in trouble, but again, he has the Aegis to work with, and now there's Moon coming in. They get off the Hand of God, still keeping him alive. Limp will back himself up, and they actually don't lose anything out of this, including the Aegis, and they do a lot of damage to that tier 3 tower, Brax.
Oh my god. Which they have to be able to fight this complexity in a dominant spot.
They have to wait 40 seconds. They still have the Song available if they want to try to keep their base alive if it comes down to that. If they kill Nana again, it might be enough for a complexity to get a full set of racks and maybe even more. Kinetic Field will come out. They've got the Ensnare. Limp's just going toe-to-toe with Mushi at this point. He's starting to take a lot of damage. He needs to be careful. Again, he still has that Aegis to work with, but he doesn't want to lose it for free. The tier 3 will fall, but it's not the racks. Not yet, anyway. They've got the Visage There's the Glimpse back, but Limp is still fine. They'll earn him up. The toss Avalanche combination is going to come, and there it is onto Ice Ice Ice, and he just died. He's about to fall. The Song is not in time. He's dead for 50, and now they still don't have the Static Storm for 5 seconds. They can't use it to set anything up, and they might lose racks here. Mushi, still no Stone Gaze available. This is problematic. The racks going down. Moo, another toss back. This could be huge. Can they bring him down? The Viper Strike, he mantis it off. He's still trying to run. There's the Static Storm, but not enough, and Limp's going to die to the base. At the tier 4s, Mushi's getting low, but not low enough. They will keep him alive. He will be sent back to the well. He's ticking down to the urn, but he's fine for now. He was sitting at about 50 HP. The racks going down. Complexity have broken the base. Can they get more? No Doom for another 20. Does Limp creep wave? But they might not be able to do it. They're actually going to fall before they can really get too much damage on the creep wave in the bottom lane.
Look at that, full AC picked up on Limp's Viper now.
And they've already taken down Ninja Boogie. He is dead for 46. That's no more Static Storm, no more Glimpse. You will now have to set up to defend here if you are Mineski. This is tough, 4 versus 5. And
that's their
these buildings will fall very quickly. The birds coming in. They'll drop the Veil. They're going to go for the toss back. They've found the Naga Siren. They've got the Viper Strike, and he's in trouble and dead. He has buyback. The Aegis is gone for complexity, but they will take another set of racks. This fast-paced style is working out for them. Now 2 sets of racks ahead, and they'll be about 10k up as well. The Star Storms, there's the buyback of the Naga Siren. They have, of course, is pushing in pretty heavily for Mineski. They will have some chip damage on the tier 3. This tier 3 is actually taking a lot of damage bottom, but in the meantime, the fight will break out back over the other side of the map. Kyle is dead instantly. Hand of God comes too late. They will use the Sonic, or rather the Song of the Siren. They get off the Doom onto Chessie. This is so far going pretty well for Mineski. Viper still full HP. Z-Freak now getting run down. There's the Static Storm, and they've caught the Viper. Z-Freak is gone, and so too might be Limp here if he's not careful. They have the toss. They've got Moo. He's got his BKB going. The Doom is still up on Chessie, but he's able to fight at the very least here in a moment. Jab's getting run down, but Limp getting ever so low. So far, nobody dead for Mineski. Mushi getting low. He's out of mana, and he's dead to the Soul Assumption. Dead for 74, but they do get the Viper. Not a bad fight so far for Mineski, and they will back up happy with what they've got in that engagement. They do have Song back up. They're going to try to run in that direction. It actually might be pretty close here. They have Song up, but they're not there in time. The Bros is gone. Aegis is going to be picked up by Limp. He needs to get a spot. They have Cheese still there. They will grab it. They have the Guardian Greaves now up. Now Mineski are still here. They found Mushi. The Avalanche onto 2. The Doom in trouble. He's going to get bursted down and dead. They have the BKB going from Mushi. They have the Static Storm not doing that much. Maybe they find Kyle is getting low at this point. The day it comes, Kyle will finally, no, he gets sent back. Unbelievable. And they found another kill on Donata. Now he's dead for 72. The song comes out, but it's too late. They cannot save their Mirana. And Jax will have to run right on away, but Moo is chasing him right down. The Avalanche will miss. They've got the bird there. The penitence going and the toss as well. The auto attack damage there from Living. It's 3 dead for Mineski. And this is complexity.
I'm not sure how they can defend this
They
at all.
have no buybacks on these 3 heroes. They have Aegis, they have Shard, and She's all still available for complexity. They didn't use them in this fight, and they will now take Megas at this point. And for Mineski, it's dire. They're about to go down 0-2 in the Swiss format, 1 game away from elimination if they can't bring this back. And boy, it looks hard. They'll pop the Crimson Guard. They'll jump in onto Ice. He gets forced away, luckily enough. That'll keep him alive. The Ice Blast will miss as well. They need to be careful. The Crimson Guard doing a lot of work here, actually.
A lot of work.
They need to be careful that they don't dive too deep for complexity. They can always back off and go again. Mushi trying to do what he can with the split shot. But at this point, they're going to lose this tier 4. Now that, of course, the Crimson Guard is done. I'm still going to work. He's doing some serious damage. He does have the poison attack, affects buildings. I talked about it. They actually did get to that point.
Yep,
and
that's good.
It is seriously doing some work against these towers. The distance. He is low on mana, something to consider.
No, he's got a clarity going.
Yeah, true. Classic clarity. It's going to get canceled. Mystic Snake comes down and steals all of his mana away.
Well, he's got the blade.
Avalanche coming in, they're looking for the toss back, but now they get off the Mantis just in time. The Doom is there and actually moves in trouble, and he's going to fall.
Okay.
Down for 75. Now the comes back to the kinetic field as well. Limp's in trouble too. No BKB has no Hurricane Pike, but the send back is there in time. Tiny will buy back. Jesse needs to back himself away. Everybody else getting out from complexity. But that is a buyback from the Tiny, so the tier 3, or tier 4 rather, taking a lot of damage, but there's that Crimson Guard. It might keep it alive for a little bit longer. Perhaps not. Limp does too much damage against these buildings, and now he's going toe-to-toe with Ice. He needs to be careful, though. He still has an Aegis, still out of mana. The Ensnare will come in again. They really don't want to try to commit on him, but they want to get this Aegis done. The Guardian Greaves come out. They can send him back. The Song will go, and that will set this up. They're going to try to find 2. They have 2 available, but they're going to go on the Static Storm. They've got the Chen. They've got Chessie. They're so tanky, though. They're not really taking that much damage.
Limp's still alive,
the Radiance. Now the Hand of God comes out. Z-Freak's still fine. Limp is going on to Ice. They have to buy back on the Disruptor. He's going to come back into the fray, but Mushi's getting low. They've already lost 2. It's going to be Naga as well buying back or having to back up. Of course, they lose the Mirana. They lose the Mushi Medusa, and they will lose the game as well.
Wow.